swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners, as their order will read like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. Logan Morrison will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we get underway at 7:11 tonight. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so. Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
Austin Jackson will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. Varmus on to first, a double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Robinson Cano will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Starting lineup for the host Padres looks like this. Roenis Elias is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Will Venables will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, right fielder, Will Venables.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
One pitch now to Venable. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's give you a check of the scouting report, as there you see the arsenal on this 26-year-old left-hander. Alexi Amarista will stand in for the first time here. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. And he just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Justin Upton will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Here comes the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Kyle Seager will get his first opportunity now. 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First offering on the way. In there, 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And, oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Nelson Cruz will stand in for the first time. And as you can see, he'll enter play currently 7th in the American League in home runs.
Hey, swing it towards second.
Now here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's trying to run.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, maybe this turns into a double play ball. But with the bat shattering here, just too much going on to even think about, too. So he'll take that sure out at first instead.
Mark Trumbo will get his first shot at things here. And as you can see, he currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs. Now the first pitch. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, this guy's been absolutely wearing it lately. He's averaged down into the 220s, so if there was ever a guy that needed to put together a 4-hit ball game, this is the guy. Got that first one out of the way.
Chris Taylor will get his first shot here, coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. First pitch to him. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Tommy Medica digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's out number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Mike Zunino will dig in now. He homered in that series finale back on Sunday.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's almost like taking an overhand right from the champ right there. He couldn't even think about pulling the trigger that time.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Roenis Elias will be the batter. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And now a pitch on the way. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. And the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Logan Morrison will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Amarista is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Derek Norris will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. just missing here, 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and tide is not working in his favor.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Clint Varmus will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
He's set, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
From the stretch. In the air to straightaway center field. Jackson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Ian Kennedy will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Here's the first offering. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Will Venable will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one. As a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Here comes a 2-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Austin Jackson will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
First offering on the way. fastball in there for a called strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Will Nieves will have to come on and take over behind the plate after the injury.
Will Nieves.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here comes the 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And this is taken in for the second out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Kyle Seager will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Here's another 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Alexi Amarista will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder, Alexi
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Go Padres!
Now here's the pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
Stepping in now, Yohannes Solarte. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's ready, now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Here's the first baseman, Tommy Medica. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Now the 2-0. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Nelson Cruz will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
A swing and a broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, yeah, this is just a little two-seam action right here on this fastball. And when you're late and you don't get the barrel through, this can happen to you. And this bat basically just snaps right in two right below the label.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly two are gone here to start the fifth.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Chris Taylor will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Jed Jerko will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Full count offering on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they still don't have any hits, but at least they've got themselves a leadoff walk. And the way things are going, I think they'll happily take that.
Will Nieves will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game, as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Now here's the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Runner goes for second. Fouled back. Now the 1-1 pitch. He'll try it again from first. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the catch is made, 1 away.
And when he's going good, you know he can get in your kitchen. And he's just claimed another victim with that at-bat.
Clint Varmus will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. And Varmus will lay off again, and it's 2-0 to him now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hitters count 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Morrison. Did he scoop it? He did. A nice play by the converted outfielder, and they get the out. Ian Kennedy will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. And here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on 2-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Mike Zunino will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. I'll tell you, that's been such a good pitch for him through the years.
It really has. He's not still around if he doesn't have that pitch in his arsenal. That's been his meal ticket for a long, long time, as long as he's been in this league.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now the 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Roenis Elias will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now the first pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
Yeah, no surprise they had him squaring right there, and I figure he'll get 2 more shots to get it down.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
2 pitches out of the strike zone and 2 failures to get the bunt down. Now what are they going to do 0-2?
He's ready now. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And, almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely.
That's about as poor an at-bat as you can have. He fails twice to get the bunt down, and then he strikes out.
Logan Morrison will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Let's 1-0 on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 1-2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another 2-2 offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Austin Jackson will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Hit hard back up the middle. Base hit. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Kyle Seager will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch coming. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Will Venable will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. It makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Morrison takes this one himself. 3 unassisted on the putout.
Now batting, center fielder,
Alexi Amarista come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. In there, 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And the pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we've been going through what is known as June gloom here in San Diego, and it's been pretty gloomy here for the Padres tonight. They just haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Justin Upton will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch on its way to Upton. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Another payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Yonhervis Solarte will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
2 out with the man at first. From the belt, the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He waits, now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
From the stretch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0. And this is lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nelson Cruz will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
The 1-1 home. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. That's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Venable is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Mark Trumbo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
This isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
1-1 on the way. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Ready with the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Now the 1-1. Now this is back up the middle, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here with 2 away. It's a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Mike Zunino will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first offering. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. We are still scoreless. Jed Jerko will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Will Nieves will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Morrison takes this one himself. 3 unassisted on the putout.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop.
Clinton Varmus will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And Varmus will lay off again, and it's 2-0 to him now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Payoff pitch coming. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line hard into left, and he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the 2nd hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Will Middlebrooks will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And that misses, ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Will Venable will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Reset, now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 1-1 pitch now to Venable. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. We'll try again, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. This would be a perfect spot here.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. 2-2. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Still no score. Frank Garces will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Willie Bloomquist is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Logan Morrison will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
That is not good.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Varmus now at short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Austin Jackson will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist, because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that's a base hit. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Kyle Seager will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Let's keep him right there.
First offering on the way. Chopper foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And look out as his bat shatters on impact.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. You can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
The 2-2 coming. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Mariners leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Charlie Furbush is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Alexi Amarista will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Justin Upton will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Justin Upton will dig in, and they've clearly wanted no part of him up there in this one. So now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Up and in for ball 1. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 2-2. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Now another 2-2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on the 2-2.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Yonhervis Solarte steps in now. And here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The 1-0 home. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the first baseman, Tommy Medica. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Padres lead 1. We are still scoreless. Dale Thayer will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Nelson Cruz will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Oh, and that's a dangerous pitch right there, but in the end, it worked out well for him. I don't think he was looking breaking ball, and that turned out to be a beauty.
The 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is foul right side. A payoff pitch one more time. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Mark Trumbo will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1-2 with one away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Chris Taylor will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Chris Taylor.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still no score. Jed Jerko will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Ball game! It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
His best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
Fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.